Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss the topic half-range expansions. So far we discussed the Fourier series of a function f of x defined in the interval minus p comma p. That is an interval with center at a origin. Now we are going to consider the functions which is defined in the interval 0 L. That is, if a function f of x is defined in the interval 0 L, that is, the function is defined in this interval, the 0 to L, then we can extend this function into the interval minus L0 also. We can extend this function into minus L to 0 interval in three ways. That is, first one is we can expand or we can extend this into this interval minus L to 0 as an even function. Another one is we can extend to this interval as an odd function, and also we can extend this as a periodic function with period L. That means suppose we have a function which is defined in the interval 0 L, and let this be that function, graph of that function. Then we can extend this into this interval minus L0 like this. That means now the graph of this function is symmetric about y-axis. That is, we extended this given function 0 in 0L to the interval minus L0 as an even function. That is, we are reflecting the graph of the function about the y-axis onto minus L0, onto this interval minus L to 0. We are reflecting the graph about y-axis. Right. If you are reflecting this graph about y-axis, then we will get this. Now this function is an even function. Okay. So we have an even reflection. That is, the function is now even on this interval minus L. So actually first we have given a function defined in the interval 0L, and we extended this function into the interval minus L to L as an even function, right? And the second case is actually the same function given in the interval 0L can be extended to the interval minus L to L as an odd function. That is, we are taking the odd reflection. That is, we are reflecting the given function. That is this blue graph. We are reflecting this blue graph with respect to the origin. If you are reflecting this with respect to the origin in this interval minus L0, we are getting an odd function on an odd reflection of this function in minus LL. Right. So we obtained that is the same function. This same function we have extended to as an odd function in minus L. And the third case is that is this: they reflect the graph of the function through the origin onto minus L0. So the function is now an odd function in interval minus L. And third one is we are given the function in this interval 0 L. We have already defined the function in the interval 0 L, and we are extending to this minus L 0 also. So we obtained minus L the function in minus L such that is we are defining minus L 0 by f of x equal to f of x plus L. That is, we are defining this function with a period L. So this is actually the identity reflection to minus L0. So if you are given the function which is defined in the interval 0 L, if you are given a function f of x which is defined in the interval 0 L, then we can expand this function as a cosine series by considering this as an even function, and also we can expand this same function as a sine series by considering this as an odd function, and also we can expand this series as a regular Fourier series by considering this as a periodic function with the period L. Actually, if you are expanding the function f of x in the interval minus p to p, we are considering this function or the period as 2p, right? Because we are expanding this with the period 2p. That is, we are considering with the periodic extension with the period 2p. But if you are given the function 0L, and if you are directly finding the Fourier series with this interval, we will get actually 2p equal to L. That is the length of the interval is 2p, which is L here. So in this case, p equal to L by 2. That means the period of the periodic extension is actually 2p equal to L here. Okay. So if you are given a function f of x which is defined in the interval 0L, we can expand that function as a for a sine series, for a cosine series, and usual Fourier series. Okay. But here, if you are expressing this as a Fourier series or Fourier cosine series or sine series, we are taking the p as L only. And if you are expanding this as a Fourier series, then we can use p equal to L by 2 or 2p equal to L. Now we can discuss an example. Expand f of x equal to x square for 0 less than x less than L in a cosine series, in a sine series, in a Fourier series. So here in A and B, that is to expand this as a cosine series and sine series, here we have given the function in this interval 0 to L. So the interval is 0 L. So to expand this in cosine series and sine series, we can take, that is for A and B, we can take P equal to L itself, and to expand this as a Fourier series, we can take P equal to L by 2, because here the length of the interval is 2P equal to L, therefore LP equal to L by 2 in this case. So if this interval is 0 less than x less than 2, then to expand this as a cosine series or sine series, we can take this p equal to 2, and to expand this as a Fourier series, we can take p equal to 2 by 2, that is 1, right? Here we have f of x equal to x square in the interval 0 to L. We have the cosine series is nothing but f of x equal to a naught by 2 plus summation n from 1 to infinity an cos n pi x by p. Here p equal to L. So here we have, this is nothing but a naught by 2 plus summation n from 1 to infinity an cos n pi x by L, where a naught is equal to, we know for a cosine series a naught is 2 by p into integral 0 to p f of x dx. This is nothing but 2 by L into integral 0 to L f of x is x square dx, that is 2 by L into x cube by 3 from 0 to L, that is uh, 2 by 3 L into L cube, that is 2L square by 3. Now an is equal to 2 by p integral 0 to p f of x cos n pi x by p dx, but we have L equal to p equal to L, therefore 2 by L into integral 0 to L f of x is x square into cos n pi x by L dx. So this is equal to 2 by L into integral of this first function into integral of second, that is integral of cos n pi x by L, that is sin n pi x by L divided by n pi by L minus derivative of x square, that is 2x, into integral of this, that is minus cos n pi x by L divided by n pi by L into n pi by L, that is n pi by L whole square, plus derivative of 2x is 2 into integral of this, that is minus sine of n pi x by L divided by n pi by L whole cube. So this is from 0 to L. So this is equal to 2 by L into, here we have L by n pi into applying the limit 0 to L, that is when L applying the limit L, we have L square into sin n pi L by L, that is sin n pi, minus applying 0, that is 0 square into sin 0, that is 0. So we have this, then minus minus, that is plus. So this is 1 by n pi by L whole square. So L square by n pi square, n square pi square. So we have L square by n square pi square into applying L for x, we have 2 into L into cos n pi L by L, that is cos n pi, minus applying 0, we have 2 into 0, so 0. Now plus, so minus 2 is here, so 2 into L cube divided by n cube pi cube, because here we have n pi by L whole cube in the denominator. So now applying the limit for applying L for x, we have sin n pi. So sin n pi minus, when applying x 0 for x, we have sin 0. So we have this. So this is equal to 2 by L into, here we have sin n pi 0 and 0 is here. So this is 0 minus 0. And here cos n pi is minus 1 power n. So plus 2 L cube divided by n square pi square into cos n pi is minus 1 power n. Minus 0 here. So sin n pi is 0 and sin 0 is 0. So minus 0 minus 0. So we have this is equal to 2 into 2, that is 4. L can be divided, so 4L square divided by n square pi square minus 1 power n. This will be an. So we obtain that a naught is equal to 2L square by 3 and an is equal to this 4L square by n square pi square into minus 1 power n. So we have the Fourier cosine series is given by, from equation number 1 we have cosine series is 1 implies f of x equal to a naught by 2. We have a naught is 2 L square by 3. So a naught by 2 is L square by 3. L square by 3 plus summation n from 1 to infinity. An is this. So 4 L square by n square pi square into minus 1 power n into cos n pi x by L. So this will be the required cosine series. Or if you are taking this 4L square by pi square outside, we get this is equal to L square by 3 plus 4L square by pi square into summation n from 1 to infinity, because summation is over n. So this is minus 1 power n divided by n square into sin cos of n pi x by L. Now to find the sine series, we know the sine series is f of x equal to summation n from 1 to infinity bn sin n pi x by L here. Okay, because p equal to L. So for this we need to find bn. Here actually we f of x is equal to x square is an even function actually, but it is given in 0 L, and here we expanded this as a Fourier cosine series, that is extending this function in minus L to L as an even function. Okay, now we are going to expand this function f of x equal to x square as a Fourier sine series, that is by considering this as an odd function in the interval minus L to L, because here we have the graph of the function is in 0 L is actually this. So in this expansion we are taken this as like this, and now we are expanding this as a Fourier sine series, that is we are considering this as an even function and as an odd function. So this can be extended to minus L to L like this. This is minus L to 0, this is L to L. So we are extending or this as an odd function. Okay, so now we know Bn is equal to 2 by p into integral 0 to p f of x sine n pi x by p dx. But here we have L is equal p equal to L. So this is 2 by L into integral 0 to L. F of x is x square into sine of n pi x by L dx. So this is equal to 2 by L into first function x square into integral of second, that is minus cos n pi x by L divided by n pi by L minus derivative of x square is 2x into integral of this bracket, that is minus sine of n pi x by L divided by n pi by L into n pi by L, that is n pi by L whole square, then plus 2 derivative of 2x is 2 into integral of this, that is cos of n pi x by L divided by n pi by L whole cube. So this is from 0 to L. Now we are going to apply the limit, that is 2 by L into, here we have negative L by n pi into applying the limit, that is we have L square into cos n pi minus applying 0, we have 0. Now here negative into negative, that's plus. So 2 into L square by n square pi square can be taken outside. So the remaining part is x into sine n pi x by L. So applying the limit L, we have L into sine n pi L by L, that is sine n pi. Applying the limit is 0, that is 0 into this. So 0 plus 2L cube divided by n cube pi cube from this. Now cos of, applying the limit L, that is cos n pi, applying 0, we have cos 0, that is we have this is equal to 2 by L into, we know cos n pi is minus 1 power n, so this is minus L cube divided by n pi minus 1 to the power n. Here we have sin n pi is 0, so this term is 0, so plus 0 minus 0, here plus cos n pi is minus 1 power n, so 2L cube divided by n cube pi cube. Cos n pi is minus 1 power n minus 1, cos 0 is 1. So we have, so multiplying this 2 by L, here we have minus 2L square by n pi minus 1 power n plus multiplying this 2 by L, here we have 4 L square by n cube pi cube minus 1 power n minus 1. This is equal to 2 L square by n pi into minus 1 power n is here. Here we have minus 1, so minus n power n plus 1 plus 4 L square by n cube pi cube minus 1 power n minus 1. So this is Bn. So Fourier sine series is given by this f of x equal to summation n from 1 to infinity Bn sin n pi x by L. So we can replace Bn there. Therefore Fourier sine series is 2 implies, equation number 2 implies f of x equal to summation n from 1 to infinity Bn is this 2L square by n pi minus 1 to the power n plus 1 plus 4L square by n cube pi cube minus 1 to the power n minus 1 into sine n pi x by L. So this is the required Fourier sine series. Now for the third part, that is we have to expand this function f of x equal to x square in the interval defined in the interval 0 to L as a Fourier series. Okay, so for that we already discussed that we have to take 2p equal to this length of this interval, that is L. Therefore p equal to L by 2. Okay, we know the Fourier series is given by f of x equal to a naught by 2 plus summation n from 1 to infinity an cos n pi x by P plus Bn sin n pi x by P, where P equal to L by 2. So here we have this is equal to A naught by 2 plus summation n from 1 to infinity An into cos n pi x by P. P equal to L by 2, that is 2n pi by L. That is when P equal to L by 2, we have 2 is in the numerator, plus Bn into sin n pi x by P, that is n pi x by L by 2, that is 2n pi by x by P, right? So this will be the Fourier series. So for that we have to find A naught, An and Bn, where A naught is equal to 1 by P into integral 0 to L. Here the interval is 0 to L, 0 to L f of x dx, that is 1 by P, P equal to L by 2, that is 1 by L by 2, that is 2 by L into integral 0 to L f of x is x square dx, which is equal to 2 by L into x cube by 3, that is from 0 to L, that is 2 by 3 L into L cube, that is 2 L square by 3, 2 L square by 3. Okay, now we have An is equal to 1 by P into integral 0 to L f of x cos n pi x by P dx, that is nothing but 1 by P, P equal to L by 2, that is 2 by L into integral 0 to L f of x is x square cos n pi x by P, that is cos 2n pi x by L, 2n pi x by L, because P equal to L by 2. I am leaving this integral to you. So after performing this integral, we will get the n as L square by n square pi square. You just try, you just verify this. An is equal to L square by n square pi square. And in a similar way, we can obtain this Bn also. Bn is 1 by P into integral 0 to L f of x into cos sine n pi x by P dx, which is equal to 2 by L into integral 0 to L x square into sine 2n pi x by L. So here the coefficient is 2n pi by L. Okay, you can also verify that after for performing this integral, we will get the value of Bn as minus L square by n pi, minus L square by n pi. Therefore, the Fourier series is given by, from the equation 3, Fourier series is f of x equal to a naught by 2. We have a naught is 2l square by 3. This is our Fourier series. So 2l square by 3. So a naught is a naught by 2 is l square by 3 plus summation n from 1 to infinity an is l square by n square pi square. So L square by n square pi square into cos 2n pi x by L plus Bn. Bn is minus L square. So here we have minus L square by n pi into sine of 2n pi x by L. So this will be the required Fourier series.